Thank you for joining this marine session today. My name is Jan van Os and I'm the industry lead for marine at Siemens Digital Industries Software. I have been working in the marine industry for over 30 years and I have seen a lot of things happening in the space of ship design and data management, from the old-fashioned drawing boards to the most modern 3D CAD systems. I'm excited to talk today about digitalization in the marine industry, why companies decide to start a digitalization journey, and some global reference cases for digital transformation in our industry. I'm hoping that through today's session, I'll be able to give you a glimpse of the enormous potential of digitalization. That's our agenda for today. In the next 20 minutes or so, I will briefly talk about the future of marine and the trends that are reshaping our industry, discuss why shipyards are starting their digitalization journey, show you a few global reference cases of some leading shipyards and suppliers around the world, and finally, why Siemens. The future of marine. The marine industry is conservative and often keeping hold on what they are used to successfully have done in the past, especially regarding digitalization. Let's get started with the global market trends. The first one, of course, is an increased focus on sustainability. There is an urgent need to control climate change and build a sustainable low-carbon future. The International Maritime Organization has adopted very strict regulations targeting pollutants and greenhouse gas emissions from ships. The only way those standards can be met is by transitioning to cleaner fuels, exploring innovative propulsion systems, and optimizing every possible aspect of ship design and operation. The second trend is a focus on connectivity. Connectivity is needed on two levels. First, between the shipyard, design partners, and suppliers around the world to ensure a smooth shipbuilding process. But also after the vessel is built, connectivity is needed between operating vessels, their home bases, and port authorities to ensure smooth shipping operations. Third, cost effectiveness. The marine industry is regularly confronted to crises: financial crisis, oil crisis, and now the COVID crisis. And typically during a crisis, the demand for transport goes down. So freight rates go down and margins and profits end up being under a lot of pressure. As a result, ship owners operators are looking for more cost-effective vessels, meaning vessels with lower life cycle costs and higher operational availability. And finally, there is an increasing demand for high value added vessels, multipurpose vessels, and even autonomous vessels. Those vessels need to be able to operate in a wider range of conditions and require more high-tech equipment and systems on board, more sensors, more cables, more automation, more controls. These are the four key trends, but of course they come with an array of implications. If you want to be competitive in today's market, then you need to work with globally dispersed teams. Your products need to be high quality. Your processes need to be efficient, flexible, and secure. You need to lower engineering, production, operating, and maintenance costs. You need to move faster and out-innovate your competition. The result of those combined trends and requirements is an explosion of complexity. Complexity of products, such as electronics and software, but also complexity of processes, from design to production to services. This complexity manifests itself in ways that can easily be measured: lead times, cost of inventory, cost of quality, rework, all real costs deflecting from R&D and ultimately innovation. So what can be done? How can complexity be turned into a competitive advantage? The key is this: in today's world, if you want to future-proof your success, then you must transition to a smart, integrated digital enterprise. As already said, marine is a very conservative industry. There are a lot of old legacy solutions. Manual processes have partly been replaced with better performing niche digital tools, but the result is fragmented. The only way you will be agile enough to respond to future market, regulatory or technological changes is if you have broken down the silos in your business model. So, how do you do that? How do you become a digital shipyard or a digital enterprise and turn complexity into a competitive advantage? At Siemens, we believe that there are three business imperatives that need to be embraced to enable this transition. First, the most comprehensive digital twin. It has to cover the entire product and production life cycle, and it must include a closed loop to ensure that actual performance data is fed back into models that are continuously refined. This way, you can continuously optimize vessel design, production, and operations, and quickly respond to market changes, innovative technologies, and new regulations. Any part of the real product or production environment that isn't represented in the digital twin can be simulated and will be introducing risks into your businesses. Second, modern, adaptable, personalized solutions. Companies need a personalized, adaptable approach that is adjusted to their own priorities. There are many on-ramps to the digital enterprise, many paths companies can take, but they need to transform at their own pace. This approach also applies to their software tools, using technologies such as artificial intelligence to make our tools learn and adapt to your customers' needs, not the other way around. And third, a flexible open ecosystem. No organization exists in isolation. Every company is part of a wider network or collaboration that includes partners, suppliers, co-makers, and so on. Customers want the flexibility to select different tools and integrate new solutions into existing tool chains. So interoperability is key. So what do they have in common, those companies? They all decided that they have to leave their legacy software behind and switch to a fully integrated solution, breaking down the silos in their business models. And why are these companies starting with a digitalization journey? To win new contracts, shipbuilders need to be able to go to market faster and provide high-performing products at a lower cost than the competition. For this, project planning and execution excellence is critical. You cannot afford anything to go wrong when you are dealing with such complex projects. Delivering too late or not meeting the requirements set by the customers will not entail financial penalties, but will also damage the reputation of a shipyard and its ability to secure future bids. On the right-hand side of the slide is what we informally call the shipbuilder stress ball. It shows the three imperatives in any shipbuilding project: money, time, and quality. You need to meet all three, and any pressure applied to one facet will impact the other facet too. And to balance the pressure of the shipbuilder stress ball, you should have full control over your processes, from design and construction to commissioning and delivery. You need to have integrated solutions in place, which connect the design data with the shop floor and the quayside, having the right data at the right time at the right place. These integrated solutions will form one of the digital backbones to support the digital shipyard, but there is more. Let me introduce you to what we refer to as the golden triangle of shipbuilding. At the foundation of the digital shipyard, or Shipyard 4.0, there are three core enterprise systems: enterprise resource planning, product lifecycle management, and manufacturing operations management. Traditionally, those three systems have been very distinct, like three somehow disconnected pillars. However, in Shipyard 4.0, the loops need to be closed between the three pillars. We want to increase productivity, increase quality, and reduce the costs. Closing the loop ensures that the functional areas of engineering, the shop floor, and the front office are always in sync. As a result, the product delivery cycle can be streamlined, redundant manual processes eliminated, but also quality issues can be proactively identified and corrected. And once you have this golden triangle in place, you can develop cloud-based applications that tap into the real-time synced pool of data to facilitate tasks such as smart warehousing, ship inspection, issue management, and smart planning. So let's look at those companies who already started with digitalization of their design and build process, and even a step further into service and maintenance of their products. Newport News is one of our oldest clients in the marine industry, and they started with digitalization more than a decade ago. Digital ship production is at the core of Newport News' strategy. As one of the most advanced naval shipyards in the world, Newport News has been working towards implementing a fully integrated digital shipbuilding environment. One key step towards this is the transition to drawingless 3D digital models of the ship. In other words, a comprehensive digital twin of the ship. Newport News experienced that creating such an integrated digital shipbuilding environment could generate more than 15% cost saving on their first paperless ship, the new Ford-class aircraft carrier. You can imagine how efficiency increases once you remove unnecessary trips across the yard to check on the status of materials and have always the latest revision at your fingertips. But that's not all. Having 3D models of the ship allows a shipyard to embed training and safety videos in the builder's digital work packages, therefore further increasing productivity as well as safety on the yard. In the first part of this presentation, I said that only integrated smart shipyards will be able to future-proof their success. For a company like Newport News, having an integrated smart shipyard is the foundation, the only way they can efficiently build and deliver such complex products. Wärtsilä is one of the larger marine suppliers in the world, and they develop and build marine propulsion systems as well as innovative ship designs. Wärtsilä is designing ship hulls in combination with propulsion systems to meet the latest emissions regulations as well as addressing changes in those requirements. Using a streamlined integrated process for hydrodynamic design exploration, with structural and regulatory requirements as constraints, they are able to achieve a large reduction in wave resistance and improve airflow, ultimately leading to a significant improvement of propulsion efficiency. But they also use integrated solutions for the development of state-of-the-art marine propulsion engines, as a direct result of Wärtsilä's commitment to a more sustainable future. The Wärtsilä 31 diesel engine has been awarded with the most efficient diesel engine by the Guinness Book of World Records, developed using Siemens software. This innovative engine delivers the lowest level of fuel consumption of any four-stroke engine worldwide, while also offering an unprecedented level of operational flexibility, with a modular design that can easily be adapted to accommodate different fuel types and operating profiles. Royal IHC is a Dutch shipyard that designs and builds dredgers and complex offshore vessels for the oil and gas industry. The organization counts 37 distinct business units worldwide, each having developed their own set of procedures and processes, master data, and software applications. Royal IHC understood that to maintain efficient workflows, a superior customer service, and a competitive market position, they would need to evolve and become one organization, one IHC. They then decided to embark on an ambitious and challenging multi-year transformation project to integrate and unify all those disparate systems, procedures, conventions, and habits across their organization into one single digital ecosystem. As Ubald Nienhuis is saying, we provide an integrated product. We are not just a shipbuilder, we are not just a dredging equipment or pipeline equipment or vessel supplier. We integrate all this into a well-tuned machine. Navantia is one of the biggest shipyards in Europe and has 3 shipyards in Spain with a head office in Madrid. Besides their own shipyards, they are also working together with partners across the globe to build and service their products locally. The WF-110 class frigate What does it mean for Navantia? This program is of vital importance for Navantia and for Spain. It will be the trigger driving Navantia towards a holistic Shipyard 4.0 business transformation. Navantia wants to have integrated solutions to optimize and control their processes, including the supply chain. Navantia wants to improve their delivery timeframe, their quality and cost level by 20% the coming 5 years. Navantia wants to be able to support their products throughout the full life cycle and explore new business models. And Navantia is one of the recent shipyards who choose to partner with Siemens. So, why Siemens? Because Siemens is a major player in digitalization, with more than 24,000 software engineers, more than 1 million connected assets, and more than 250 digital offerings. We offer a wide range of digital solutions to the marine industry. Not only are we a top 10 global software company, but we also have 135 years experience in the marine industry. Our state-of-the-art automation and control technology assists crews in controlling ever more complex technical processes on board. We are pioneers in the submarine market and have equipped more than 150 submarines. We are recognized innovators from Electra, the first electrically powered ship, to Seaship Ecomain, a digital platform which helps ship operators optimize their use of energy and resources. We have the most comprehensive digital twin and the broadest portfolio of marine software solutions from design to IoT, and we keep consolidating our portfolio. For the right course, innovation matters. Talking about our most comprehensive digital twin and consolidating our portfolio, I'd like to mention a few of our recent developments and acquisitions regarding the marine industry in the past years. Capital for Marine, an electrical solution for electrical design, cable routing, and cable management, with the first release coming up this month. Mendix, custom apps based on a low-code technology to customize your design and build processes. CD Adepco, simulation solutions to optimize your vessel design during the engineering phase. And last but not least, Foran, solutions for design and construction of vessels and marine structures with over 50 years of experience in the marine industry. You've seen probably the press release in last July, and we are thrilled to tell a little bit more about this in the coming months. At Siemens, we are already looking ahead to develop solutions to support you in being more successful in what you do best. Thank you for your time, and I'm sure that Siemens can support you to start or guide you on your digitalization journey. For the right course, partnership matters.